This is the Roulette Master, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe by hitting the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications because I have new content releasing every single day of the week at 9 a.m. Today's video was sent to me by one of my subscribers, Midnight Madness, who sent some other videos in recently, and I'll show you how this system works, and let me know as always if you like it, if you don't like it, or if you would modify it, and if you would modify it, what would you do to it to make it better. So looking forward to that, and let's go ahead and get started with the new system that he just sent me. So he starts out with 8 numbers on the first spin, and these are the numbers that he picks. He starts with a single unit on 3, 12, 13, 17, 20, 23, 31, and 33. He says he picks these numbers strategically based on where they're at on the roulette board. And then he goes ahead and spins the first one. And if he loses, then he adds 8 more numbers. And then he adds the numbers 5, 10, 11, 14, 15, 29, 34, and 36. And again, you wouldn't have to use these exact numbers, but he says he likes them because of where they're at on the wheel. And let's go ahead and give it a shot. Oh, and then he also says he doubles the bet. So, okay. So basically goes from an $8 bet on the first one to a $32 bet on the second one. And then he says when you lose that one, you martingale, which means double the bet until you win. Okay, and then once you get a win, he says you start back over with the original 8 numbers again. So now we're up $40, so now he goes 3, 12, 13, 17, 20, 23, 31, and 33. And again, you don't have to use these exact numbers, but he recommends it. So let's go ahead and make an $8 bet again. Okay, and we lost. So again, he says when you lose, you add in the numbers 5, 10, 11, 14, 15, 29, 34, and 36. And then you double. So it goes from an $8 bet, and then you lose, it's a $32 bet on 16 numbers. And then you lose, you martingale, so which means you double the bet until you win. Okay, and we won, so now we're up $80. Then you put the original 8 numbers back in again. Again, that's 3, 12, 13, 17, 20, 23, 31, 33. And then spin. So basically, Midnight Madness is starting out with 8 numbers. If he loses, he's going to 16 numbers and doubling the bet. That was the first time we hit it on the first spin. So that actually got us to $108 profit. So that looks pretty good. So then in that case, you can just rebet. You don't have to put the numbers back out again. Unless you're on a table, then you just put the chips back on. So let's go ahead and spin again. And like I said, it's okay if you pick a different 8 numbers or 16 numbers, but these are the ones he recommends. Okay, we got another one. So we're up $136 now. Let's just rebet. Okay, we lost. So again, we add in the numbers 5, 10, 11, 14, and then 15, 29, 34, and 36, and then we double the bet. So this would give you about 7 chances to double, as long as you had at least a $1,300 startup fund. So let's double again. It's always good to remember too, anytime you are playing martingale, that there's always a chance that you could lose your entire bankroll. So make sure everyone knows that. That's just the risk that you have to take if you're going to play a martingale system. $15 black. Okay. Actually, I think I put that bet up there wrong, because now we're only up $48. Yes, so on that last one I actually made a mistake, and I put the bet between the 15 and the 18 instead of on the 15. So we would be up a lot more than we are right now if I'd done that correctly. But let's go ahead and put the numbers back up again. And that's one reason why putting all these numbers up here does make it easier to make a mistake, and so you don't have to choose these numbers. But so 23, 31, 33, and let's start over. Again, I think we'd be up between $100 and $200 right now if I hadn't made that mistake. And we lost, so then you rebet, and you actually we don't want to do that. We want to wait till we get the other numbers out first. So then we put 5, 10, 11, and 14, 15, 29, and then 34, 36. And then we double the bet. I made the mistake of hitting the double before I added the numbers in on that one. So we lost that one. Then we rebet and double. We lost again. Zeros. Oh my goodness, 3 zeros in a row. And that just another way. I'm glad that you saw the 3 zeros in a row there, because in roulette, anything can happen. And anytime you play martingale, you can lose your entire bankroll. So now we're back up over $100 again, and we'll start back with the original 8 numbers. So that's 3, 12, 13, 17, 20, 23, 31, and 33. And we lost, so then we add in the other numbers, the 5, 10, 11, 14, 15, 29, 34, and 36, and then double. Okay, and we won, so then we start back over with the original 8. So this is working pretty well, but like I said, remember that anytime you play martingale, you can lose all of your bankroll if things don't go well. But it's definitely a popular way of playing, but you just have to make sure that you're okay with the risk before you do it. But this is definitely different than normal martingale, with this starting with 8 numbers and then switching to 16 after the first loss, like we're about to do again. So this is very unique. And now we're going to add in our 5, 10, 11, 14, 15, 29, 34, and 36. And then double the bet. And we lost, so then we rebet and double. And we lost, and then we rebet and double. Alright, and we won. So now we're back up $192. We'd definitely be closer to up $300 if I hadn't made that mistake earlier. But, so sorry for Midnight Madness for that one. But let's keep playing so we can test it a little bit longer. So right now we're up 192. And we go back to the original 8 numbers again. So looking forward to lots of comments. I just did the same thing that I messed up when on the one that I did there. So anytime you are putting this many numbers up, and it definitely isn't as simple. And most of my strategies are a little more simple using the 12s or the outside bets, but it's good to try other ways of doing it as well. It's just a little more complicated to put the numbers out. And like I said, you don't have to use these exact numbers. This is just what Midnight Madness recommends based on where they are on the wheel. So now we're going to add those other numbers in: 5, 10, 11, 14, 15, 29, 34, and 36. And then we double. And we hit it. Now we're up $224, and we go back to the original 8 numbers again. So 3, 12, 13, 17. And I'm sure if you played these numbers all the time, you would just have them memorized and could put them out quickly. And 31, 33. There's a loss. So we're going to add the other 8 numbers in, and then we're going to double the bet again. So 5, 10, 11, 14, 15, 29, 34, 36, and then double. And we lost. So then we just double everything. Then it turns into more of a normal martingale at this point. Okay, so then we rebet and double. We lost that one, so then we rebet and double. Red, and we got it. So now we're up $312, and hope you enjoyed seeing Midnight Madness's new system. Thank you, Midnight Madness, for sending this one in. As always, I look forward to everyone's comments down below. Let me know what you think about it, if you like it, if you don't like it, or if you would modify it, how you would modify it. Also, please send in your system that you use. I would love to showcase it on the channel and see what everybody thinks about it. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Ring that bell for notifications because I have new content releasing every single day of the week at 9 a.m. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day.